Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of How to Play Survival with me, Throlash, and as you can see, we are playing on Christmas because, I've had the time and I just decided to get on, and I just wanted to show you a little Easter egg for the holiday season that Mojang has put into the game. We logged in the perfect location in our little storage area, and as you can see here, we have presents all over the place. This is just a cute little Easter egg that Mojang has, the studio has put into the game. Chests on Christmas, Christmas Eve, etc. will be presents. And double chests are green presents with little Christmas trees on it. Just super cute, isn't it? Absolutely adorable. But today we are going to get right away from presents. We're going to get away from this snowy, beautiful area. We've got business in the Nether. That's right, we are going back into the Nether today here. Before we do, I want to take the coordinates of this Nether portal here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit F3, and I'm going to walk into this portal and hit F2, okay? And what that's going to do is going to save a screenshot. Alright? And that's it. We're not actually going to go into the Nether. I just wanted to save this screenshot. Now, those of you on console, or PC, excuse me, you can hit T, which will pull up the chat interface. Hello. Since there's no one here, it's not going to chat with anyone. But what you can do is you can actually click on this here, and it will open up that file, that picture that we just took, in whatever our normal picture opening program would be for us. Now, our coordinates for our portal is 167, 261, 69. Okay, nice. So what we are going to do is we're going to take these coordinates, we're going to divide them by 8. So I'm going to go ahead and write these down in our chat. 176, 69, negative 261. And I'm going to, whoops. Let's try that again. I wasn't typing. 176, there we go. 69, negative 261. Bam. I'm going to put them in our chat. So until we actually leave the game, hit escape, save and quit, that is going to be in our chat. Oh, nice. It's snowing. So I can hit F3 here, and the reason we want this in our chat is because what we need to do is we need to take out a calculator, all right? Just any calculator on maybe the Windows app will do, and we're going to plug in 167 and divide it by 8, okay? And this is going to be where our Nether portal should be in the Nether, all right? So I'm going to write this down, 22. Next, we're going to do 69 divided by 8. And that's 8.6, so I will do either 8 or 9. And then last, negative 261 divided by 8 is going to give us negative 31 and a half. So it's either going to be negative 31 or negative 32. So I went ahead and put that in the chat as well. I'm going to go ahead and walk into our Nether portal, and we're going to see where our portal actually is. Now, Nether portals will spawn in the next available space that the Nether has, the closest available space that the Nether has to put your portal without it being, like, in the wall, because you don't want to spawn in the wall. That would kill you. So we are at 34-ish, 33, 34, 71, and negative 37. So we're pretty close on our Z-axis. We're nowhere near on our Y-axis, and 34 is pretty close on the X, so I'm not really going to move this, I don't think. And the reason they probably put this portal here is because there's a big old cave, a big old section of netherrack here, so it wouldn't really be able to push this all the way in here, if that makes sense. And I imagine that this is all solid netherrack underneath us as well, so it couldn't put it down towards the bottom like it wanted to. Now, as we go back through into the overworld, why is this important? Well, we need to know, and it looks like it's actually bedtime now, we need to know where to put our portal in the Nether for the portal that we want to put over at the mob farm. So what we're going to do is, do we have any more obsidian? We don't, so we're going to go farm some real quick. Well, now that our portal is built over here at the mob farm, we're going to go ahead and light it. And I have put the coordinates again here in the chat. Now, we are going to go ahead and go through this portal. And I haven't done the math yet to see where we should line up. We've wound up in a bit of a cave. Interesting. So let me do the math, see where we should be. We should be somewhere around negative 69, 24, 73. So we're actually really close on the Z again, and relatively close on the X. And this was the first place that the portal could have gone without putting us in, like, in a wall, which makes pretty good sense, because, again, we don't want to suffocate in a wall, right? Now, why do I want to link the portals up together so that they're perfectly linked up? Well, if I decide to build another portal anywhere remotely close to this one in the Nether, or the one in the overworld where the mob farm is, there's a chance that it could link up with this portal just being so close. There's also a chance, because this one isn't exactly where it should be, that if we come out on the other side, okay, good. There's a chance that if it's not exactly where it should be, we could have come out, like, in the middle of the sky in another portal that the world just generated because it wasn't in the right spot. So we really need to make sure that they link up together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this portal on the other side of the Nether here, and I'm going to lower it down to where its brother is, right? Oh, and I don't think I actually took the coordinates of that one. Whoops. Well, looking back at the tape, it looks like it was about level 71-ish, 71.5. So we're actually not too far away, and we are negative 34, or excuse me, positive 34, negative 37. So positive 34 is going to be that way. Negative 37 looks like it's going to be this way. So we have to go in a diagonally and downwardly direction that way to get to our other portal. So I'm actually going to just tear this one down and bring it with me, because I don't have other obsidian to build the portal where it should be. So to get to the level I want the mob spawner portal to be, I actually have to dig down a little bit. Now, digging straight down in the Nether on one block is never a good idea. So what I usually do is I straddle 2 blocks like this, and then I'll dig down to where I need to be. We need to be about level 71. Oh boy, and that is going to pose a problem. If I were to jump from here, we would certainly die. So I'm going to put that back in place, and we're going to kind of just go to where we should be. Even though it's not on the correct y-axis, I think we should be okay to plop this portal down. So I need to go to negative 69, which is going to be this way on the X. So we're just going to take this nice and slow. All right, negative 69, positive 73. This should bring us back to the mob spawner. Perfect. It has beautiful. So if we head back in, we now need to go to positive 34, which we definitely need to head that way, and then negative 37, so we need to head that way as well. So we need to go in a sort of rough diagonal situation this way. So I'm just going to carve out as much as I can just to get us over to where we need to go. We also need to find a way to go down, so we'll work on that when we get a little closer. Well, we've run into a small issue here. Now, over here is our bastion, right? And I feel like our portal is on the other side of our bastion over here, which is exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. We also seem to have... Oh, a ghast just despawned here. We are on a 1 block thick drop here, so I really don't want to be... Actually, this is about 2. Yeah, we're in a bad way over here. So I believe we need to not only go through the other side of that bastion, we also need to come over this unbelievably large expanse that goes over lava. Now, we can be smart about this, okay? So what I'm thinking we might end up doing is we are going to get as much stone, cobblestone, etc. that we can. I'm just going to wet out this tunnel as we go back this way. And we're going to try and bridge across that crevasse there. We are probably going to get shot down by gas and die. Especially in lava. That's probably going to happen. So, before we start bridging out here, I'm going to go back over here. Okay? We're going to go back into the overworld. We're going to go back to camp. We're going to grab all the supplies we need to do this. And then we're going to put all of our stuff away in chests, because I don't want to lose any of this stuff. Now, if you die in lava, let's say we dropped into that gigantic lake of lava, when we die, all of our items come spitting out of us. And if that were to happen while we were in the lava, all of our stuff would burn up. So I really don't want that to happen. I'm going to go ahead and bring this all back to camp. I'll be with you in a moment. Well, look at me. I'm a lot more worse for wear, I guess, than you've seen me recently. We've put all of our valuable stuff in that chest behind us. We have set our spawn in that bed, and we have a bunch of cobblestone in our pockets. We have a couple of arrows and a crappy bow and a flint and steel. Always have a flint and steel in the nether. And I've got some good news. I actually did some calculations, and it turns out that our portal is back here. It's actually kind of like right back behind this chest here. So we don't have a really good pick. I probably could go get it and use that to dig this section out here, but that's okay for right now. We're just going to go this way. It should be in a kind of diagonal area. And then I put some torches at the end of our... Oh, that's not good. Whoo, Bessie. Oh, man. Nether is always out to get you, folks. Always, 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 always. So anyways, as I was saying, I put torches on that little platform where we dug out of. So when we finally get to... I feel like we have to turn left at some point. When we finally get out of this area here, we should be able to see that, like, kind of up in the sky. Now, I have a bunch of cobblestone. And the reason I brought that to bridge out with is because cobble has a pretty decent blast resistance. And what that means is certain blocks are a little more soft or a little harder than other blocks, right? I think we're going to turn left at this point and see where that takes us. Cobblestone, essentially blast resistance, means you need a bigger and stronger explosion to blow certain blocks up, right? Hey, there we go. And cobblestone has a lot better of a blast resistance than netherrack. Now, netherrack's blast resistance is trash. Oh, look at that. There we go. Perfect. So we did have to go left. That's great. Yeah, netherrack's blast resistance is really, really bad. If these guys see me, we are going to die here. So it's... You know, it's really great to grab something like cobblestone because of gas. Now, those fireballs that ghasts shoot out will blow blocks up, as we've talked about in the last episode. The thing with... Here, let's go back in here. So I'm just really terrified of those, those guys over there. The thing with cobblestone is the explosion from a gassed fireball is not strong enough to blow up cobblestone. So that's why we bring it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift. I'm going to hold shift the entire time I'm doing this, and I'm going to kind of just go to the edge of a block, right? And then kind of back away, so that way we're kind of standing outside of the edge of a block, if that makes sense, right? We're just going to go back all the way, holding shift the entire time, and hope that a gas doesn't come and decide that we need to be blown off of this platform that we're building here. I don't need to make this diagonally like I am, but it's kind of the best way to get over to where we need to be, which is right up there. At this point, if anything were to decide that I needed to take a swim in lava, we would be taking a swim in lava right now. I'm going to go ahead and check my inventory to make sure that we're not forgetting anything in the pockets here, and we are going to go up. Now, as you can see here, I kind of miscalculated when we should have started going upwards, but that's okay. Remember, this is Minecraft, so we can just break the blocks once we get close to them, right? And there we go, our stairway to the mob grinder, kind of, sort of a stairway to, I don't really know. It's a stairway up. It's not the most pretty thing in the world, and goodness knows it is not safe. Now, one of the best ways to make your anything that you build safe in the nether is to put a whammy bar on it. All right, I do not have enough cobblestone for this right now. I'm actually going to stop wasting the cobblestone that I have and place these correctly, so we can actually get these in the future just by placing them on the sides like this, on the inside like this instead of on the outside. And what I mean by that is now I can just come along if I need more cobble and break these. And in the nether, you're going to want your safety bars to be too high because 2 blocks high, excuse me, not too high as in they're you know, whatever. You're going to want them to be 2 blocks high because reminder that we are 2 blocks tall, and if there's a ghast over here giving us a problem, we want to hide behind this wall. Right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. There's our staircase. It's great. And I also made this little retaining wall because if these jerks see me, I don't want them to be able to get over here and kill me because, yep, that sounds horrendous. Now, walls are a lot like fences, wooden fences, where you can't jump over them. So if they do see me, they come running over here. I just have to back away from the fence, and I should be able to shoot them. I believe I got everywhere, so they're not going to be able to come get me from anywhere. But there's a couple places, like I might take down some of this netherrack. Anyways, we can just go ahead, and I put some half slabs down here on the bottom. We should be able to run right up this thing without needing to jump. And then I finished it off with some stairs, and then more half slabs, and then here we are. This is our mob grinder portal. Super fantastic, very, very happy. And then when we go back, so there, we're at our mob grinder, ready, and then we keep going, we keep going, we keep going. This is 100% quicker than going back and forth in the overworld, am I right? So we go this way, and eventually we'll carve out the correct path. We'll carve out the correct path through here where it doesn't take this weird turn. And then we're at our portal in the overworld. Now, this is so much better. So much better than going back and forth in the overworld. Super happy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's kind of a shorter episode, but I think this is where we're going to leave it today. It's gone over a lot of how to link portals together. Remember, just grab the coordinates, divide by 8. That's where the portal should be in the nether. That's really it. Thank you for coming on this journey today. Next episode, we're going to take over that thing. We're going to go and take over this bastion. I'm going to give you some nice tips and tricks on how to take this bastion down. We might die. That might happen, but hey, it's Minecraft. We can just always respawn. No big deal. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for being here with me. Please make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe to see more, and also follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Thrillash Gaming on Twitch, where sometimes we stream from this world, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!